Hi, welcome to M Pluto. My name is M. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading on the person on your mind. First card out the deck, moving in silence. Moves in silence. I don't like that. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Interesting. Person on this person's mind, spirit. Neglected. I fail to give you what you need. That's the third card out. Neglected. Ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Okay, and Spirit, can you give me one more, please? Happiness hater. Values. We have too many. Bottom of the deck is values. We have too many differences. And fake accounts. Working on your stories and socials. Hidden identity. Can't stop watching you. That's really interesting. I'm gonna put happiness hater back just because I don't feel like it goes along with the deck. But yeah, I want to focus on fake accounts, values, and also they have men at the last three cards. Let me see what energy I pick up here. So this was definitely an ex of some sort. It could be situationship. I have no idea how serious it is, or it was. This person likes to be, they like to move in silence. They could be a very private person, and not sneaky, but just very private. No, there's something about you. They want to put a ring on it. They want long-term commitment with you. At the same time, we have neglected. I failed to give you what you need. This could be a selfish person. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting submissive and like dominating, like very masculine and feminine. Like this person is like very like I don't want to say toxic masculine, but this person really believes in gendered roles, and so they probably, when they were in a relationship with you, didn't think what they were doing was neglect, because they thought that like I'm taking care of masculine duties. And so therefore they probably could have left you out or made you feel emotionally alone in your relationship. And after breaking up, they could possibly see that they neglected you emotionally. And also when you addressed the issue to them, their ego got in the way. But yeah, moves in silence, not necessarily because of there could be third party. We haven't done the tarot, but this just gives me a masculine who is traditional. And also stubborn as hell. Looking at you through fake accounts, sir. I mean, ma'am. But I'm getting male energy. And we have too many differences. This is, you expect me to be more emotionally available to you, and I want to be a tough masculine. That's what that is. At the same time, they want to mend. It says, I want to fix our connection. Yeah, okay. Sometimes you can read these cards and you can tell. Sometimes these cards are just people being very stubborn. Let's get into the tarot. Okay, Spirit, what is the current energy of the situation? What is the current energy of the situation? Current energy of the situation. So right now you guys are on pause. I don't think you're speaking with each other. I think could be in no contact, but they're still working. There are times where either you or them spend a lot of time thinking about the other person and thinking about past conflicts and how they could have gone better. Yeah, King of Swords. He thinks about you a lot, especially when it comes to conflict resolution. He sees what he could have done better. Okay, Spirit, what is the current energy of the situation? Three of Pentacles, wanting to collaborate. Current energy of the situation. Eight of Swords. So right now we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Swords. One more, Spirit. And the Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Four of Swords. So this person right now isn't doing anything. They're on pause. They're putting together a plan of how to reach out to you. The energy of the situation is more or less they want to collaborate. They want to work together as a team, get back together, but they are mentally trapped because they think that there's only one way to go about it. I'm not sure if they're just weird about apologizing to you or if they feel like you won't accept them back. But usually the Eight of Swords is like mental imprisonment. This person is too in their head, especially with the Four of Swords being at the bottom of the deck. They're really in their head about you. But also at the same time, they still see long-term commitment with you. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. So again, they want to work with you. The only thing that's really stopping them right now is that Eight of Swords, which is possibly overthinking the situation, not taking the blindfold off, not getting into their feminine, not listening to their intuition, and being prideful, honestly. Because the Eight of Swords is really just about doing things one certain way. Spirit, how does this person genuinely feel about you right now? Okay, we have the Two of Cups and the Four of Swords. So they see you as a kindred spirit, a mutual bond, and also as peace. I keep seeing the Four of Swords. Okay, how does this person genuinely see the current, Spirit? How does this person genuinely see the court? Oh, Three of Swords. King of Swords. How does this person genuinely see the court? I just saw the Ace of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. They see you as their wish fulfillment. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. So there's something about you where you make things feel new. Like, I don't know how long you guys have been together, but however long you've been together, one of the things that they love about you is that you make their days feel new. You make experiences feel new, even if they're not. Just by being with you, this person feels excitement and adrenaline about life. We also have the Three of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. This person is, that's why we saw the Four of Swords. This person is really hurting emotionally right now because they see you as a wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is here with how they see you. This person is really hurting right now, and what they're doing is they're trying to rationalize their pain by not being emotional, by not coming to you, and just, it's that same Eight of Swords energy, being locked in your mind about how to deal with something instead of taking that blindfold off and just looking at a situation differently. This person approaches things clear-minded, decisive, rational, which is great, for a leader, but at the same time, everyone has an inner feminine that they have to tap into. And so because of that, they're literally breaking their own heart right now. So that's how they see you. Okay, Spirit. What is influencing or shaping their behavior? What is influencing or shaping their behavior? What is influencing or shaping their behavior? I just see the King of Wands being stubborn and arrogant, hot-headed, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. What is influencing their behavior? King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Star. So there could be some healing that they need to do, some inner healing when it comes to spirituality. Restraint, they're holding themselves back. Pride, we have right there. Bottom of the deck is the Star. Can you see it? Bottom of the deck is the Star. So what's influencing their behavior? We have the King of Pentacles, Strength, and the Ace of Swords. So one, the King of Pentacles is a very interesting card because he's a card of conventionality. He does the same thing over and over and over again. He doesn't like doing anything different. So what's influencing their behavior is this person's pretty stubborn, and they think that their way of doing something is the correct way, and they're waiting for you to hop on board with how they want to do it, instead of being semi-permeable or moldable or open to other people's opinions. Another thing that's shaping their behavior is literally strength. Literally strength. So restraint. They're holding themselves back. They're literally having heartbreak. Their heart is broken. They want you back. They want to work with you. They still see long term with you. They still want commitment. They know that they neglected you to a certain extent, but that ego it's strong. And then the Ace of Swords, what's influencing their behavior. It's not mental clarity necessarily, but it's I don't want to say being in love with their own mind, but thinking that they're right. Thinking that their new ideas and their new ways of going about something is right. So having faith in their thoughts, believing that their thoughts are right. The bottom of the deck is the Star, which I find very interesting because this tells me that there's still hope for healing with you and this person. This person could feel spiritually connected with you, and that could be something that just kind of cuts through that fog, cuts through that tough exterior, and gets you guys back together. That spiritual connection that you may have with this person. And I noticed it came under the King of Pentacles, Strength, and the Ace of Swords. So basically, conventionality, strength, and also, truth or new ideas. It came through to clarify those cards. So there's something about healing and inspiration and rebirth, because there's eight stars in the sky, and 8 can represent rebirth. And we also have the 8 of Swords here. So rebirth is also a possibility for him to go through, or for them to go through. Excuse me for the gender. Okay. Spirit, what is this person's next moves? Oh, I just saw that King of Wands again. That's stubborn energy. What is this person's next move, Spirit? 3 of Wands. Watching? Oh, come on, dude. Come on. What is this person's next moves? I just saw the Page of Cups. What is this person's next moves? Judgment. Having a wake-up call. Out with the old and with the new. I like that. That's that same spiritual connection I was talking to you about. They may feel so spiritually connected to you in a way that they're foregoing that, harsh exterior and entering a more spiritual side of themselves. Okay, what else, Spirit? What is this person's next moves? Knight of Swords. Exchanging words with you. Talking to you. Being determined to talk to you. You may be angry, but this person's determined to speak with you. I just saw the 5 of Cups. Oh. And we also have the 9 of Swords. So this person's next moves, let's see what the bottom of the deck is. It's the 5 of Cups. Okay, so they might have a judgment call. They may have a moment of reckoning with their higher spiritual self, out with the old, in with the new. They may hear the call. Listen, sometimes people hear the call and they don't take it. Okay? That Knight of Swords could just be mental rumination. They could just be thinking about reaching out to you over and over and over again and never do it. And based off the 9 of Swords energy here, I'm more inclined to say that that's exactly what they do. They think about reaching out, but they actually don't end up doing it. Okay? And that 5 of Cups kind of confirms it. 5 of Cups is grief, regret, seeing the glass half full. It's not where you want to be when it comes to a relationship. It means you've lost something or you're mourning something. Okay. What lesson are you supposed to learn from this relationship? What is this lesson? What is this relationship supposed to teach you? What is this relationship supposed to teach you? I just saw the Ten of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Having boundaries, strong boundaries, being honest with yourself, being clear-minded, having a better idea of what the ideal looks like, and knowing that the ideal can easily abandon you, make you feel left out of the cold. What else, Spirit? What else? What lesson is this connection supposed to teach this person? Tower, the Two of Swords, bottom of the deck, the Moon, the Unknown. Oh yeah, I got you. Oh, so many cards came out. Okay. So, for one, it was supposed to teach you confidence, how to embrace your Queen of Wands energy, how to be different and independent. She has that black cat there. A lot of people think black cats are, bad luck. She drums words. She drums to her own beat. How a relationship is supposed to bring you peace. How sometimes death is here. That change is very necessary, whether the other person, whether it's for you or whether it's the situation itself. You don't want to be in a relationship that can't change, especially when there are, issues. Tower, being able to recognize when a foundation is weak and therefore cannot be built upon. Okay? And the Two of Swords, never settling for someone who's indecisive about you or uncertain about you, which is what this individual is. When someone wants you, they get you. That's the lesson here. Bottom of the deck is the Moon, which is the unknown, the illusions. Don't fall for the illusion, because I did see the Ten of Cups when I was shuffling. Don't fall for the illusion. Don't fall for the unknown. The unknown can be awesome and fun in the very beginning and risky, but at the same time, it can be very scary. So that's what you're supposed to learn, or supposed to know. Be with someone who's decisive as well about their actions. Okay? Well, that's your general reading. That's all I have for you. Other than that, this was M. Pluto, and you can call me M. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.